Hey, how are you guys doing this evening? Are you ready for a new Pokemon Go update? Because I sure am. There have been plenty of rumors lately that indicates Niantic may release a new Pokemon Go update within the next couple of days. So these rumors began when some of the Pokemon Go players got into the game codes and found some codes that were related to things like new incense, a new trading system, and also something called the buddy system. The buddy system is something that really caught my attention. Basically, what it is believed to be is you can select a Pokemon to walk, and the more you walk this Pokemon, you will obtain candy, assuming for that Pokemon. Now, it's unknown how much candy you will receive, but what is known is the tracking distance calculation for this feature is the same one that is used for hatching eggs. You can walk the same Pokemon multiple times, but there is likely a daily limit for obtained candy. What this will look like on your screen will have 4 different options. It can be a medium-sized Pokemon that will walk next to you, a large-sized Pokemon that will walk next to you, it could be a Pokemon that will fly next to you. Now imagine that though. Imagine having just like an Aerodactyl just flapping its wings over next to you while you're walking down the street. The last option it could be is the Pokemon could be chilling on your motherfucking shoulder. How dope is that? That would be cool. Imagine having Pikachu chilling on your avatar shoulder, kind of like Pikachu did with Ash in the show. That would be dope. Another thing that players are hoping and praying for in this update. I realized this whole time I didn't have my mic plugged in, so hopefully this sounds a little bit better. But another feature that Pokemon Go players are hoping and praying for in this next update is a fix or an update to the tracking system. As of right now, there has been no way to accurately track Pokemon besides using some sort of third-party app, which has been crappy. It's been crappy, and it's basically been since game has launched, so it sucks. Hopefully they do fix it in this next update. So rumor has it they will implement a new tracking system. And what this tracking system will look like is the one similar to the beta that was released in San Francisco. Some San Francisco players have been testing this beta for weeks now, and what this beta has looked like is there will be a nearby feature and a sightings feature. The sightings is rumored to look very similar to what we have now. It'll be grass sitting next to some Pokemon, and the nearby feature is completely redesigned. Basically, half a dozen Pokestops will be on your nearby list, and each Pokestop will have a Pokemon standing next to it. Now when you click on that Pokestop, it'll automatically zoom out and show you on the map where that Pokestop is. Being as there is a Pokemon tied to that stop, that is where the Pokemon currently is. So this is pretty much a big slap in the face to players who do not live in the city, including me. I don't really technically live in the city, but it's really no surprise because Niantic really does favor their cities. But again, this was beta and it has been a few weeks. Anything could have changed. Moving on. Have you ever been walking, jogging, biking for miles and miles and miles, yet you check your egg and only 0.4 kilometers were recorded in the first place? That happens to me. That happens to me way too often, and I may or may not have a trick to fix this. So the error of miscounted steps occurs when you see the white Pokeball at the top left-hand corner of your screen. When that appears and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning, it basically indicates that your game is trying to connect or reconnect with the server, or there's some kind of server issue, and when that is occurring, your steps are not being counted. So this causes a loss of kilometers. So that is the enemy, the white spinning Pokeball. To stop that Pokeball from spinning, this article I read informed me of this. You can force your game to auto-refresh, which stops the Pokeball from spinning, by clicking on your character and opening your journal, waiting for your journal to load, and backing all the way out. And basically that white Pokeball should be gone. Now this sucks because if this is the case, you constantly have to watch your phone and make sure that white Pokeball never comes up. That puts the battery saver mode at a loss. Because then you will never ever have your phone in your pocket, you will always be holding it, watching for that white Pokeball. So hopefully this is not the case. Hopefully Niantic fixes it if it is. But I did take it upon myself and I tested it out multiple times today in different areas. And why that's important is because I thought maybe the first couple of times my service was just so bad there was no stopping that ball. But I did try it in different locations with no results, so that is a bummer. So basically what you want to do to avoid this in the first place is stay in places with good service. Walk around the mall, walk around your community college, somewhere like that, to ensure you will always have good service and your steps will always be counted. Now, maybe I am biased, maybe my experience was one-sided. I want you guys to test it out yourself. If that Pokeball ever starts spinning and it's not counting your steps, just try and open your journal, see what happens, and let me know if you get similar or different results when you guys try it, because I am interested to see if maybe it was just my phone, or maybe my service was just really bad in all those areas. That is why I said I may or may not have a trick for you. So I will keep trying myself to see if I can ever get that white Pokeball to stop spinning using my journal. As for the future, I do have a few plans for the next couple of videos. One which will include an abundance of eggs, and one which will include an abundance of evolutions. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for those, as well as be on the lookout for this new Niantic update. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you learned something new, leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. But until then, this is Unlike Ike, and I'm out. I know last video I did not take the time to do this, but here is the time now. I want to formally introduce myself. My name is Aiko. But as my screen name goes, call me Unlike Ike. I'm 19 years old, almost 20. My birthday's coming up October 1st. Mark your calendars.